Hello Internet, welcome back to Watch with Joe. It's time for the finale of Season 1 of Peaky Blinders. Yes it is. Quick housekeeping. I'm going to keep it very short this time. I'm very sorry, I'm still behind in my schedule. Things just keep on popping up, so I haven't had a chance to watch and record Rings of Power yet, but I will get to it as soon as possible. Just things keep on popping up for me at the moment. As I cannot currently do this full time. So yeah, I will try to get it out as soon as possible, but please bear with me on that. But I will get this and the next episode of She-Hulk out as soon as I can as well. But yeah, you know, basically I'm behind, but I'm going to try and catch up. And housekeeping done. So, where do we leave off at the end of episode 5 of Peaky Blinders? So, let's see. Grace has seemingly chosen Tommy over everything else after she betrayed him and the guns were taken, and yeah. As expected, the inspector is going back on all of his promises and word, because he is not to be trusted, as I keep on saying, and he is coming after Tommy even harder than before, because he proposed to Grace and she turned him down, and because she's kind of fallen for Tommy. So that's all a whole mess. Didn't get any Billy Kimber stuff last episode, apart from having a date that the Peaky Blinders planned to oust him, to put it in a friendly manner, I suppose. The other thing to happen was a bit of Arthur stuff last episode, with the father of the brothers returning and him swindling a lot of cash out of Arthur, and Arthur's desperate need to be seen as a success by his father led him to attempt suicide, which was a horrible thing to watch. It was really, really grim, and it's just, I don't know how Arthur is going to recover from that. We left on a very positive note at the end of the episode with Tommy instantly forgiving him for it. But yeah, it just gives a little bit more of that insight into Arthur. He is he seems so desperate to be seen not as a failure, and the fact that Tommy is basically in charge of everything is kind of compounds that feeling of inadequacy in him, which is horrible to watch, but it's horrible to watch, but it's also fascinating to watch. Yeah, so I'm assuming this episode will tie up the Billy Kimber stuff. It will tie up the Freddie Thorne stuff, the communist stuff, which we've had so far in the show. We don't know what's happening with Freddie Thorne, so maybe we'll get a answer to that in this episode, and the Billy Kimber stuff. I suppose that's all going to come to a head in one episode, and the inspector stuff. I said at the end of the last episode when I was doing my wrap up that I thought that it would be Grace would try to stop the inspector from killing Tommy, and she would end up getting shot. I'm still going with that. I still think that's a possibility, but we'll see. Enough talk, enough chatter, let's get down to it. It is the finale of Season 1 of Peaky Blinders. Well, Tommy, is the day finally here?
We're doing it today.
Today's the day. Tommy's a man on a mission.
Fetch the wagons, Charlie. It's today.
Watch Thomas. I know how he is, but he does what he does for us. I think.
Family meeting, half 10.
Here we go. Really, this doesn't fit in with who I thought he is for the whole of the series. I really thought this was something about Tommy. Unless this is just a long play.
We can also clean and press your shirt while we do this.
Oh, it's a very efficient service.
That is a very efficient service, to be fair.
You never.
He's going to stop it, I assume. Or not? Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, you're pleasant.
You have betrayed every principle and standard of honor that was your birthright.
Oh God, this guy just sucks.
What?
You are a horrible, horrible man.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Did I do that?
It's okay. You're a special customer.
Oh, he hit her?
Would you sit with me for a moment? Please.
Oh.
One thing I have learned.
Oh, is he going to give up Grace?
We hate people, and they in turn hate us and fear us.
Oh, this is giving me the creeps.
They took my children from me.
What?
They never told me where they took them. They would never take your baby away from you.
Jesus.
Do you know why? Because Tommy won't let them. Because Tommy won't let them walk all over us.
So they'll go free?
Not quite, sir. See, I had plans for the Peaky Blinders.
Oh, what's he... Has he told Billy Kimber?
Thanks to the efforts of our John and his lovely new wife Esme, the Lees are now our kin. I interrupted those efforts this morning and I can assure you all, John is making great sacrifices in the cause of peace. Yeah, right. So it'll be us.
I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Shelby clan.
It looks just like me, look.
Am I forgiven?
If what Aunt Polly says is true, you are.
Tommy's done a deal with someone.
They came to my house. Told me to volunteer for this. Who did? Peaky
The
Blinders.
Peaky fucking Blinders. Exciting stuff. I love how the show is shot. It's just fan-fucking-tastic. There's the missing gun.
Danny, you're dead. Nah, I've been living in London. Same thing.
As someone who has lived in London for, well, I did, for over 10 years, I can attest to that. You have to be a little bit dead inside to live in London.
Next family meeting. I'll make sure you're there.
Ooh.
If I were family, but I'm not.
I could change.
Oh, Tommy.
About more when I get back, right?
When will you be back?
How is this house gonna be, eh? You wait to get home for me. Say, what time do you call this?
Yeah, what time do you call this?
When you come back from the races, I won't be here.
What are you talking about?
She's going?
We know each other. We can talk.
No.
The same.
No.
I have done something terrible to you.
Just heard there's two vans driving up the Stratford Road. An old corporal of mine said he recognised some of the men. He said it's the Kimber boys, and they're heading this way.
Ah, shite.
But who else knew today was the day you were moving on, Kimber? I mean, you said you kept it a secret. Who else did you tell?
Grace.
There's only one thing can blind a man as smart as you, Tommy. Love. I'll deal with Grace. If you set eyes on her again, you might kill her.
There it is. There it is. The moment I've been waiting for episodes. Now he knows. Now he knows. And of course Paul saw it immediately.
I will never forgive you. Or accept you. Or take you in.
Interesting.
And if you're not gone from this city by tomorrow, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, Paul, I love you. Here we go then. It's war.
I am looking directly at the events of the day, and I like what I see.
See, he's just as bad. Because he's got a badge and they haven't. That's the only difference.
There's enough. Oh. We have to use guns. Let's use proper guns.
Hey! Hello, lads.
Sergeant
Hey, Freddy.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Do it, man. Come on. Someone's got to do something. Who's going to pop it off? Who's going to pop it off?
But that baby ain't moving anywhere. And neither am I.
Oh, what a fucking power play.
Why should all you men die? It should just be them who's caused it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Tommy! It's going to be a last sting in the tail. Yeah, I just feel it.
I love you.
Oh.
There it goes, Grace. Away it goes.
Yeah, you betrayed him. And in his business, you've got to be able to trust everyone around him, and he can't trust you now. Whoa! What the hell? This is taking too long. Oh! What? Did he kill her? Oh my god! I was waiting for a sting, but I wasn't expecting that. Jesus Christ! Oh, Christ! Jesus! So, that was the finale of season 1 of Peaky Blinders, and I've got to say, I was so tense throughout that I was just like, I can't say anything, I'm just so stressed. But I loved how it concluded. I thought the idea of them all going off and going to fight, that was like, okay, we're going to have a big fight out in public, okay. But then how it twisted, and it's like, of course that's what's going to happen. Of course, I should have thought as soon as Grace got the date of, that's when they're taking out Billy Kimber. I should have thought, oh, of course she's going to immediately tell the inspector, so he'll immediately then tell Kimber. But my thought was, if she did tell him, then it would just be the police who would come and take them. But I was very, very wrong. So we got almost a Western standoff on the back streets of Birmingham, which was fascinating, which is another word I keep on using in reactions. And then how it played out, that was such a power play by Ada, just to pause everything for that one moment. And then if Billy Kimber was actually a better shot, then it would have been, Tommy would have been dead, and probably all the Peaky Blinders would have fired and maybe got killed, because there's a difference. They're closer, their family, and those are just guns for hire that Kimber had. So there's not as much loyalty there. When the money's gone, there's no loyalty. That's why they all went. But with Tommy, they would have wanted revenge, so they would have gone. But the way it happened was great. I love that Tommy did get shot, but not fatally, and that Danny Whizbang went in and took the rest of the bullets. It's kind of poetic that the show starts and finishes with him dying, and then Tommy just straight to the head. Very cool. That's a very cool scene. That whole thing of Freddy turning up after them breaking him out of the transport. That was very cool. Just and we knew there was a gun missing, so we knew there was a plan for using them. Obviously, the initial plan was just for getting him out of the transport, and they weren't expecting it to be a fight on the streets, but it worked out pretty well as well. The Grace story in this was... I've been waiting for the moment that Tommy caught on. Every moment that I thought it was going to happen with the cigarettes and whiskey, but it didn't. I thought it was going to happen earlier. I thought he might have known at some point. I thought it was going to happen with Freddie getting arrested, but no, it didn't. It kept on not happening, and it finally happened now because she was the only one who knew the date. But it was Polly who saw it straight away because it's, as Tommy says right at the end, Polly is never wrong with matters of the heart, and proved again. Just it's so good, so good. Oh, what a great season! In the end, I'm just like, I'm still in shock about the end. Is she dead? I don't know. It's just. Oof. And where does the show go from here? Are they just going to consolidate the current power of the third largest betting company, or are they going to go after the second? Are they going to go after the first? It's going to be interesting. when I get around to watching season 2, it's going to be interesting. So there's plenty more story to tell, I think. But great show. I really enjoyed this first season. And I'm very much looking forward to the next one. However that plays out. Fascinating. I keep on using it. It's still true. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and comment below. All those things help me grow the channel, so I keep doing this for you, the internet. Tell me what you thought about the finale of Peaky Blinders. Do you want me to watch season 2 with you guys? I hope you do, because I'm planning on it. But if you don't, whatever. But yeah. And if there's any other shows you want me to start reacting to, then please put them in the comments. If I've watched them before, I'm sorry, I'm not going to rewatch shows with you guys, even though that may be fun. But I don't plan on it. I plan on doing new shows only. So if you've got a show you think I should watch, tell me about it in the comments and I'll have a look at it. And I will see you in the next video.